I just love how beautiful Vancouver is. I mean, everywhere you look, it's just mountains and ocean. And that is Emma Bell. I'm Justin, jersey number 14.
I'm Corey, jersey number 72. We fucking love Canada on this pod.
That is true.
Seriously, dude. Especially Vancouver, man. Vancouver, Calgary. We prefer Western Canada here.
That's true, too. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I've been to Montreal. It's a gorgeous city.
Right.
And I would love to visit Toronto as well.
Sure.
But, like, I gotta say, man, there's something magical about the idea of going to British Columbia and visiting Vancouver.
Right.
And, of course, we love some Calgary up in here.
Have to.
So,
Have to.
I want to go to Edmonton as well. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot.
Winnipeg.
Yes.
I was listening to Chris Long's podcast, and they did a worst logo draft. Yeah.
Except for we love it.
And right, I know we do. And he was talking about he has this affinity for the Calgary Flames C, and he was like, I would have sex with the Calgary Flames C.
I mean, might
Like-
catch you on fire, but
Yeah, like I mean, but it's like if there is a logo that you're gonna try,
it's true.
why
It
not?
is one of the best in sports.
Oh, it's so good, especially now that they got the weird black out of there.
Yeah, that was, and
You know?
of course the flaming horse head. Like, there's a lot of weird things Calgary did. It's like, come
Right.
on, man,
Just be you.
just be what you are.
Yeah,
it's great.
Let it happen naturally. We're obsessed with your logo and your city for some reason, which is Bret Hart. Like that's the genesis of it for
Absolutely,
me, dude.
that's where it started. That's where
Yep.
it ends.
Yes, exactly. That and the
It's all
Flame
about
Sea.
him.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude.
Well, the reason we're talking Vancouver specifically, so I somehow missed this. Shows you how plugged into I am to my squad. As much as I love this kit, I really do. This is an outstanding jersey.
It is.
It is wonderful.
Yep.
And it's perfect for the Vancouver Whitecaps. And
It
as I
is.
told you before, my wife looked back here. As I told you before, my wife actually said, "Look, you look hot in that."
Hey,
so
now.
look, that's always a positive.
Hey now. Yeah. Oh, that's that. You live for that shit, dude.
Well, yeah, because you don't get it very much anymore.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
and
an
that,
old ass man.
if you're the times I've gotten that, there's a lot of look, I'll put it this way, there's a reason why your boy wears the same two shirts a lot. Like I'm the worst. You tell me something good and I will bury that shit. Look at the Boston. Like come on, man.
Although
But
maybe
yeah,
I shouldn't say that you haven't done it in a while because it'll come back. But it has been a minute.
it has. Now it's on my radar though.
Oh no.
But it does look hot though, dude. It does. It's a good look. And soccer kits are fun to rock.
Oh, absolutely. So we talked about the Rose City kits last week because Portland came out with new thirds.
Yes.
And, you know, I was like, man, I wish Vancouver would come out with a third. And lo and behold, I go searching through their Instagram. And I'm like, what? I missed?
Yes.
I missed? And here, let me, which one's the one with the web? Is this one.
Oh my god.
Ladies and
they are
gentlemen.
so good.
The This City edition of the Vancouver Whitecaps Football Club jersey is one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Look, the white makes all the sense for the Whitecaps, obviously.
Totally.
You know how your boy feels about white gear, though.
Yeah.
These, look, if back about a year ago when we chose MLS squads, if this was what Vancouver was rocking, dude, you might be looking at two Whitecaps fans.
Dude.
Or sorry, supporters.
Yes.
These are awesome, man.
These are magnificent.
They're so good, dude.
I've even gone so far as because like I remember last season while we're doing it, like you can see over here, it's behind us right now. Like this is the away kit.
Yep.
It's like the whole league kind of has that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's
The
boring.
general template. Yeah, and the potential's there with the color scheme, of course, but do something different with it.
So I'm like, it makes sense to rock the white caps at home
100%.
in Vancouver.
Yep.
Why not adopt these as the away kits?
Yes.
Please.
They're so good, dude.
These
They're so good.
I saw them and I fell in love immediately. I was
Yeah.
like, how did I not know this? I'm not sure why it's called This City, but whatever.
Yeah.
You, Vancouver. I'm okay.
Yeah. Good for you. Okay, so the font into This City is a little
Yeah.
Like,
They're being cute.
yeah, I understood what you're going for, but I feel like you could have made it simpler for the layman. But yeah, font aside, this city thing is bizarre, especially because it's like if you hear this city, like that leads me to think you're going to do something like you mentioned the Rose Cities that the Timbers came out with. Like I'm going to think, okay, there's like a Vancouver homage in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is just like we're going to inverse the fucking kit and it's going to look awesome, which is great. But
that's a rarity.
why? Yeah.
Live barking. He doesn't do that a lot.
We welcome it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't understand this city, but I am all about these.
So you mentioned the inverse. So like, okay, you look at the one I'm rocking, and again, this is gorgeous. I love this thing.
Yeah,
I
dude.
absolutely
Hell
love
yeah.
this jersey.
Yes.
You got this blue, and that looks like even a different blue. Like this is really dark. That looks like slightly lighter.
That does. That looks like more of a Kraken blue.
Yeah. And then you've still got the really light blue on the edges
Right.
surrounding the white that is now in the middle.
Yeah.
And then the bell being blue, just a nice touch.
Yes.
This is gorgeous.
They're elite, dude. They're elite.
We have discussions coming up on Gear Madness.
Uh-huh.
And don't be surprised if your boy offers this up into the tournament.
Yeah. Nominee to this
'Cause,
cities.
Yo.
They're very good, dude. And I'm still getting versed in all things MLS, man. I don't have every squad's gear memorized quite yet. These stand out immediately when you look at them. Like they've got a unique look to them, man. Like it's funny because it does have kind of in terms of color scheme, it does feel Seattle Kraken-y.
A little bit,
Because like you said, the blue looks a little different in these. The base blue looks a little more royal blue. And the accent blue does look a little more like an ice blue. But hey, we're not here complaining.
Not at all.
Like, do you,
This is
Whitecaps FC?
This is the most home run thing I've seen in quite, because
Yeah.
I loved the Rose Cities last week.
Yes.
That was a nice swing.
Uh-huh.
But that is, like we mentioned on the show, like you can't rock those every week unless Superstition, right?
Right.
Like Superstition, it's fine. You bust them out.
Yeah, although I mean, like, it's been 2 now. It's been the
Yes.
first 2 games of the year. Like, put it.
2 draws.
Yeah, give them a rest.
Like, yeah, maybe you want to trot out the greens and see what happens.
That dude, yeah, because when the game came on Sunday night, I was kind of like,
Right.
I like them, but
You can't go out. I mean, unless you start shellacking fools like 3-0. Like,
that is different, right? But
It's like,
other than
okay.
that, your alternate, it's your alternate.
it's your alternate. Let's wear it at best every 3 games.
Yeah, except please don't wear it all the time.
Yeah.
Please don't.
But this is better. This is something where if they did wear them every week, I'd be like, word. I'm
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. I would be bummed if they wore anything else. But what would be cool is, okay, so these are the aways. Go alternate where the ice blue is the main color
I'd love to see it.
with the dark blue accent.
'Cause they
That would be sweet.
I forget what this was. This was like the alternates last year. I can't remember what this was.
And they're okay.
Exactly. It's
They're
like,
all right.
it falls short.
Yeah, it's also uninspiring.
Exactly.
Like, okay. But
I feel like the thing in the middle here, like where the sponsor is like critical.
yes.
You have to nail that. That's the best part of this one.
Yeah, dude.
Is you have the white surrounding all these blues.
Right.
It's the best thing about that. You have the white surrounded by all the blues.
Right, yeah, dude. And so for an alternate to not have that and to just, hey, we're just going to go sponsor here. Like, they're uniforms for a reason, like we say, dude. Like, I'm for taking a swing here and there, but, like, your identity is your identity for a reason. Like, your core should stay the same. I think that's what makes the Whitecaps unique is they're the only fucking team in MLS that has that.
Yes.
It would be like the Montreal Canadiens. Now, look, I'm not correlating the Whitecaps historically to the Habs, who,
Right.
by the way, we hate on this pod.
True. And they're
But-
stinking up the joint this year. Good.
Yes, exactly. We hate you, Montreal. But, like, it's, in terms of identity, it's kind of the same thing, man. Like, that's, I mean, it's like taking that, the, whatever you want to call it, the stripe, goddammit, around the Habs sweaters. It's like removing that. You can't do it.
It doesn't look right.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Right.
And now I want you to imagine this. So, like, as I was first of all, we missed our hockey roadie. I, for whatever reason, thought it was April.
Yep.
I thought we had a whole nother month before that was a thing. And Joe texts us, "Hey guys, we're supposed to be in Raleigh right now."
Dude, yeah, and it's funny because Saturday night we had, like, my parents came over, we were doing dinner and shit, and you're just kind of like perusing through the TV, and the Flyers played during the day that day. I want to say against the Blackhawks, I think, or maybe that was Sunday. It doesn't matter, but you're poking through, seeing what's on. Whatever the situation, the Flyers were not on Saturday evening. Oh, look, the Kraken are on.
Ooh.
They're playing, not only, as I've got the package that I pay a ridiculous amount for. So, of course, they're on, but it's like they're playing the Caps. They're playing the local team. Let's cut that on. Now, mind you, like, it wasn't like undivided attention. It's kind of background noise, but, you do the in and out deal. It didn't occur to me until Joe texted us the next day, and I was like,
I was watching the game we were supposed to go to.
Yeah, like, oh, shit.
Oops.
I forgot it was. That's why, because it's in D.C. and Raleigh. That's why we were looking at it.
Yeah.
How dumb am I?
Well, all of us. There's been a lot going on.
Yes. So busyness.
Yes.
And to be fair, like, it's like, Joe, we love you, but I don't know that I would have been cool with going to see the Caps win a game 5-2.
I know.
Like,
no thanks.
Yeah. Good for him.
Yes.
But not fun for the rest of us.
Although, I guess seeing one of my fantasy dudes, Carlson, might have been cool.
That's true. Shit.
Although he's kind of been tanking.
I don't think I have anybody for any of the three teams that would have been involved.
Yeah, I definitely don't have any Canes, and I don't have any Kraken anymore either, I don't think.
I drafted somebody for Seattle because I was like a child. I was like, I want someone for the Kraken.
Me too.
And I think he was my first drop.
I had Drieger. I think I drafted him really late.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, he's there. Might as well.
Sure.
And then, like, he stunk up the joint and then got hurt. I was like, all right, well.
You're going to the waiver wire, buddy.
Bye.
Yeah.
But I bring that up because, like, over the weekend, we missed our hockey roadie, but I was like, I want to go to an MLS game.
Yeah, dude.
So I want to figure out a way to make it happen. So I was like looking for stuff that's around us. Again, you got your DCs, you got your Charlottes. That's pretty much the closest. So it's got to be a DC United game. Well, I mean, a little bit further, we can go out to Philly too.
Yeah.
So we extended that. And I even went a little bit further and put some Atlanta United games in there because I want to see those unis live too.
Yes, dude. Yes. I was somewhere recently, I can't remember where, and somebody was rocking an Atlanta United kit, and I was like,
it's just such a good look. It looks so good.
Yeah, dude. I was like, I wish I would have left the house in my Timbers kit today.
Just cuz.
Yeah.
Makes you jealous.
Right.
It's like, man, I should have rocked mine.
Yeah.
Dang
Western Conference champs, Dick. What's up?
Yes.
What's up?
But so like I'm going through all the matchups. So they're calling this the road kit.
That's right.
They're coming to Charlotte.
Yup.
Dude.
That is true.
If they showed up in that kit against Charlotte.
Think about that.
Who has that Carolina blue.
Yeah.
Oh.
What a gear matchup that would be.
Matchup in heaven.
Yeah, dude. Because Charlotte FC's homes are Carolina blue, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. So
dude.
They might be able to rock these darker blues.
They would have to because I can't remember the matchup, but I know I've seen an MLS game where, wait, was I playing FIFA? Something happened where it was a dark gear against a dark gear.
Oh, okay. So maybe they don't have those rules. This is where Clark would come in handy.
Yeah,
Clark, you know all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like the blue, dude, it's got to be because then why would an away kit be dark blue?
Right.
Like that. So it's got to. They've got to be able to.
It's just them, and they're like the Cowboys in the league.
Right.
We're the good guys.
Yeah. Oh, Vancouver? That seems oddly chesty for Canada. So yeah, dude, there's got to be some sort of rule, man. There has to be. I would think.
I mean, both my clubs. 5 5-ish, 6-ish hours away.
Yeah, dude. That would be sweet, man. Charlotte's not impossible at all, dude.
No,
it's really not.
And so, like, some of the other matchups, I think it was like Atlanta and Orlando.
Yep. There was a DC one,
there was
too.
2 DC Phillies. One in DC,
Yeah.
one in Philly.
Okay.
I want to strike out Philly, though. And I'll tell you why. 2 games this year, twice they've rocked the PJs. Dude, I don't know if I can risk making a drive and then seeing them in the PJs.
Yeah, 6-hour drive, investment, time and financially. We're rolling out of bed and playing a soccer game. No, please no.
That seems like a little much to me.
Yes, 100%, dude.
But I mean, I would consider traveling down to Atlanta just to see that gear.
Yeah, dude. Atlanta, I wouldn't think. Atlanta can't be further than maybe
like
8-9 hours. Yeah.
My wife just did that drive essentially, just shy of Atlanta, and what was it, like just shy of 9 hours, right, hon? Yeah, by
That
herself.
ain't bad, dude.
So
that ain't bad.
We wouldn't be by ourselves.
Right. Well, dude, and I've had many a driving job over the years. So your boy can be in a car for an ridiculous amount of time.
I've found my limit is 14.
That's, although this is my first one as a non-smoker, that might be different.
Yeah, but I mean, between however many people are going,
Yes,
like 4,
we'll be
4.5,
entertained.
4.5.
Yeah.
So
It'll be fun. Shenanigans on the way is always shit, dude. The ride can be that can be just as much fun, if anything.
Oh, totally.
If you're with the right group of people.
absolutely.
You know? But yeah, dude, I'm all in to see blue versus blue.
So I mean, that's some shoot. That's Charlotte's even closer, like 5 hours, 6 hours.
Yep.
So I mean, that's something to think about. We had a whole bunch of stuff pop up that is like not necessarily newsworthy, but it's worth bringing up because last year the Edmonton football team finally, well, they came up with a name like within months.
Yes.
Whereas the Washington football team took 2 years.
Canada didn't mess around.
And they completely whiffed. But we talked about that.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
Naturally.
Why am I having to go? You just did this. Okay, there it is. There it is. All right, so I'm going to show you the old one first, just as a refresher. This was pretty much our biggest problem with the uniform switch.
Yep.
I love the idea that you're going with Elks. I don't even hate the horn idea. I hate this horn.
I don't hate it either, but that is so tacky.
Mm-hmm.
That is some shit you would see, really local reference here. That's Gosnell's Park on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, man.
That's your coach is hungover and takes your helmets home to paint them and put the decals on for you on a Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
And he's had one too many Bush heavies.
I like concept guy put the deer on.
Yeah.
That was something we talked about. It was like, well, why not just put the guy on
Just
there?
do
Like,
that,
he's
dude.
cool.
Yeah, like I that you can't have big pet peeve, man. You can't. It looks like shit when you cover up the holes on your helmet.
Yes.
I just think it looks awful, dude. And not a couple of these pictures they're covering multiple holes. It just looks terrible, man.
This weird concept guy got it right. Like, this is better.
Yeah, way better. Which is saying something.
Yes. If concept guy is doing better than you,
right,
hire somebody else.
Yes. Yes. What the hell, Edmonton?
So they made the switch. They heard everybody loud and clear.
Yep.
And here's what they've gone with. I like these. At least I can't tell if I like these because the other ones were so terrible.
Cheeks. Right.
Or if this is just plain old better. Because I feel like it's a little a column A, a little a column B.
It's a helmet. I don't like it, or I don't hate it, I should say. I wouldn't rush out and be like, I fucking love these. Mm-hmm. It's okay. I get what they're going for here. Yep. Like, this is way better than that Elkhorn. I
like that they didn't Green Bay Packers circle around.
Yes.
They left the E's out in the open.
As a standalone, right. So it looks way better. They don't look, other than the obvious color scheme, they don't look like a ripoff anymore. Right. It doesn't look like flat out plagiarism.
Right. Like that.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, we'll just make ours smaller, eh? Like, no, we know what you're doing.
Let me copy your homework.
Right. If I change one word or remove a but, they won't know.
Again, is this tearing the league on fire? Like, is this
No.
This is just, hey, we had a not good helmet. Let's make a little better one.
Yeah. It's. You know what this doesn't do? Cover up the air holes.
Yes.
I'm good with this.
It also brings back the stripe.
Yes.
These ones with the horns just look weird without the stripe.
Oh, dude, so bad.
But I also like, with those horns, you can't do the stripe. Like, they painted themselves pretty literally into a corner.
God, they're so bad, dude.
And now that I look at it, and now that you see the new one, like, it's like they were really bad.
They are, dude. I love the way that green cage looks, man.
Yes.
God, it looks so nice, man.
That is very, very nice. So, not much to talk about there, but they made the change, so good for them.
Yeah, it's nice. It's an upgrade, which is all you can do is take a step in the right direction.
They listen to people. Imagine that.
What a concept.
Eagles.
Yeah, right? We've been set, dude, that
leads us right into.
Yes, we're at that time of year where the NFL news starts to break.
Yeah.
Yes. Which means there's a reason your boy's rocking the creamsicle today.
Oh, dude.
Special trip was made. This thing smells like a closet. I don't smell the freshest I've ever smelled. Creamsicle Bucs are finally back. The best get-ups in sports history. I don't want to hear an argument for anything else.
So it's weird that they waited till old Crybaby left.
Yeah.
I feel like the last 2 years would have been the perfect time to wear them, but whatever.
Yeah, we'll do what everyone else is doing and refresh the modernize the
the thing that's already been tired for a long time.
We've already seen this before. Mm-hmm. Sure, it's better than the shot clock numbers, but
what are you saying there?
Literally anything was, because that was the worst. I'm so glad these are back. I wish they were a permanent thing. I hope this means more throwbacks are coming back into our world. I hope.
Yeah.
Eagles. Although I want our shit permanently, not as an alternate.
Yeah, dude.
But I'm so glad to see these back, dude.
Do you think this prompts Eagles management to go, hey, look, maybe we consider this now?
They'll at least be an alternate. They'll at least be
right?
an alternate. They'll have to. I'm still waiting on, like, we're releasing new uniforms.
Just
I'm waiting.
Do that, man. Like,
I'm dying to give them more money. No idea why. But
well, for our guy.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Yeah, what a guy. I want to get a Sirianni jersey. But like, I'm not buying another one until they
What's the point?
There is none. I am so tired of wearing the same shit. But yeah, dude, like, that's why even on Grease Pole I started wearing like blues sweaters and shit. I'm like, fuck this, dude. I'm done. Like, ooh, I spent another $120 for a different name and number on the back. Like, who's the idiot here? You know?
Yeah.
Me. So I'm so geeked these are back though, man. I'm so geeked these are back.
I forget what I was doing and it popped up and I was like, Corey needs to see this immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. Like when you sent it to me, I was like, get the fuck out of here.
It's exciting. It's exciting times. For the helmet, seeing that helmet. Like,
they have a creamsicle face mask, dude.
I might watch football next year. I might look at the schedule and be like, oh, when are they wearing the creamsicles? I'll watch that.
I hope it's
love it.
Yeah, dude. I hope it's for like a good game or at least a divisional game. Like, watch. They'll wear them when they're playing like, I don't know, the Jaguars. And you're like, oh, man.
Well, it's a good way to loop somebody in, I guess.
Yeah. I got to watch Bucs Texans to see the creamsicles. Fuck me. Let me go take a bath with a toaster real quick. Yeah, dude. I love these, though, man. They're so different. Nobody has ever wore anything like this ever in sports. Like, there's been orange. There hasn't been, like...
No.
There has not been this orange.
Nobody gets close to it either.
No, they don't, dude.
The proof is in the pudding. We put those in the tournament last year as a 3 seed, and they went all the way to the finals.
Yep.
People be loving the creamsicles.
They do.
Stop.
They do.
Like...
Before they lost to your New Jersey Devils.
Do you want... NFL, do you want money from me?
Well, dude, that's the thing,
The guy
man.
that doesn't watch?
Right. Like, you would think you'd be trying to pull in, like, casual fan or fringe fan. Like, idiots like me, or even if we're going to tap out on jerseys, we're still going to buy something here and there. Like, I used to be like, I have to have a new jersey before every football season. And that's how I accumulated so goddamn many. Like, my minimum was I would buy a new one every year before the season started. And then we just got transaction happy. And, like, I looked around and I'm like, I have like 30 Eagles jerseys and only 4 are active players.
Oops.
Fuck this. And, like, only 7 are, like, technically throwbacks. Like, how many Kevin Cobbs and Nnamdi Asamoahs can you buy before you go, who's the idiot here? You know?
Cobb. Wow. That was a good pull.
I have this also because I saw it in the closet when I went to my parents' house to pull this bad boy out. There's a lot of old get-ups in there. Mm-hmm. If you remember in 2010, we wore the Kelly Greens for one game against the Packers.
Oh, yeah.
It was to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the 1960 NFL championship team. And we played the Packers. The first week of the year, it was Kevin Cobb's first game as his right after we traded McNabb. So I was like, I got to get Cobb in these. I have to. Yeah. He's our guy now.
Yeah.
He went 2 for 4 for 4 yards, I think, in the first half and just got destroyed. I'm like, this is awful. And I still have that jersey. And it sucks because that's the one I got.
Yep.
I was like, what a poor choice I made. Odds are I was hammered probably.
Well,
you know,
you were excited for your guy.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, I'll get behind him. What a
fail.
What a goofy name he's got, but I'll wear it. You know? And yeah, here we are.
So this exciting news leads us into next week's exciting news.
Yes.
So next week is Selection Monday.
Yep.
So what we want from you, if you're listening, is we will take, you can offer anything.
Yep.
Any and every uniform will be taken into consideration. Here are the regions.
Yep.
Home uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, there's only 14 spots open in homes. The New Jersey Devils, defending champs, are automatically in.
Locked.
The Colorado Avalanche won the Not Invited Trash last year.
Yep.
They're in.
Shout out to Charlene.
Yeah.
The Avs.
So that's going to be the homes. So that is indeed the Devs red sweaters like last year and the Avs burgundies.
Yeah.
So those are in the we're going to have a throwbacks region. And mind you, 3 of those spots are already taken up because 3 throwbacks went into the Final Four.
I know, right? And the one current one.
We got to do something about it.
Yep.
So we got the Bucs Creamsicles right there, the Astros gas stations, and the Nuggets rainbows.
Yep.
Those are in, so that leaves 13 other spots. Now, here's where it gets fun.
Oh, dude.
I can't wait for this.
Yes.
The next region is thirds and alternates. So, for example, this won't get in, but New Jersey put out the jersey this year.
Yeah.
That won't get in, but that is their third.
Yep.
Your city editions from the NBA, those will go here. Your reverse retros, those will go here.
Yep.
So this one could get wild.
That has all 16 spots available.
Yep. Nothing's in there yet.
That's going to be the most fun to put together, I think.
Yep. And then the last region is outside the major 4. Mm-hmm. So that includes your MLSs, your WNBAs, your NWSL, and what else did we cover? I think they changed to PHF, the Women's Pro Hockey League.
Yes.
So those will go there.
Here is my question I said I had, and I before we went on, I said I would wait till on air so we can live discuss. Mm-hmm. The non-4 major regions, because we've covered XFL, UFL. Shit like that. Do we want to include them even though they're technically...
I feel like the defunct ones can't.
Okay.
But the USFL is back, so USFL does count.
Oh, okay. Okay, hell yeah.
Right? So
hell yeah.
XFL, until we see what the new teams are going to be, doesn't count.
Okay.
But it also does bring... We covered in the last year at the IFL.
That's Indoor Football
So
League.
the Tucson Sugar Skulls.
Yes.
Just saying, like.
That's immediately who I thought of was them too. I don't remember any of the other teams.
I don't think any of them were all that great. A lot of them were actually
Tucson.
cheeks.
Awful, right? And then we were like, "Oh, this one, and they have a cool name.
Yeah,
let's latch on to you."
Yes, the Tucson Sugar Skulls.
Yes.
So I mean, again, we can take way more than 64.
Yeah.
The idea
there's just gonna be
being-
a filter.
Right. The idea being next week. Selection Monday rather.
Yep.
And if you'd like to be part of Selection Monday, you can come
hop in.
Come watch on the Twitch and comment. Your voices will be heard. Just understand. Seating and such.
Final say is here.
It's right here.
Yep.
So if you're Clark or a friend of the show that lives
Yeah.
in the area and would like to come actually sit in and
Yes.
actually take part, please let us know.
Yeah, dude.
Because that was a blast last year. We had a couple people in.
It
live.
was, dude. You had other people's opinions that, and look, we were convinced last year once or twice because, look, man, we're human here. We got biases.
Absolutely.
You know, like
I don't know, Creamsicle Bucs.
right? and look which is crazy because my favorite uni of all time made it to the final against your favorite team's uni. But you look at the other two teams, like you were saying, dude, the Astros gas stations and the Nuggets skyline, like,
Who would have saw that coming?
right. Like, I think the Astros were a 10 seed in the MLB bracket and the Nuggets were an 8, I think.
They were pretty low, yep.
Like, and no 1 seeds made it.
Nope.
Because I think the Devs
were a 2.
A 2 or, I was going to say a 2 or a 3. And I know the Creamsicle Bucs were a
Creamsicles
3.
were a 3.
Yeah, dude. So, like,
We had upsets.
a lot of them.
Yep.
Who was the number 1 seed in the NHL? It was San Jose, wasn't it?
It was. Which
Rightly so.
They'll probably return.
Rightly, yeah.
Because San Jose.
Yeah, matter of fact, I just remember one I'm going to nominate. To my notes section I go really quick
But
because I don't want to miss this one.
make sure you subscribe to the Twitch so you can be here next week for this. I put the idea of a bracket into the Discord today, and Jenny immediately, who doesn't give a crap about sports, was like, brackets? It's like, yes.
Ooh, hell yeah.
So I'm just saying this is the time of year where being in the Discord helps because there will be voting going on there and chats and discussions about everything turning related.
Well, the cool thing is, honestly, and this is something that's not even just for sports fans like us, dude. Like, if you like somebody like Jenny that doesn't really have a horse in the race, she's looking at it strictly. Like, she's not going to look at like you or I would look at like the Blackhawks and go like, "We hate you,"
Right.
like because the Blackhawks have sick gear.
Yeah.
But I will not.
The Leafs.
Because 2010, right, them too. Like, Jenny's going to look at it and be like, objective. Like, we can't be, man.
Some of it is
this
really hard to separate.
Yes.
Like the
dude.
Yankees even being in. Really hard to separate.
Oh, man.
Really, really hard to separate.
It was such a fun episode to put together too, man, because you have shit that like misses the cut and you're like, fuck. Like there's ones where people wanted to fight for last year. And then not only that is you're putting the matchups together, like, and then you go and we fill out our bracket. Mm-hmm. That shit was fun, dude.
Oh, dude, yeah. And by the way, yes, you are going to be able to fill out a bracket.
Yeah.
Like that's a thing that you get to do.
Yes,
for this.
dude. Yes.
I'm just saying, like the whole March Madness thing just is fun.
It's so much fun, dude.
And when you add gear to it, which is something we love,
yeah, man,
it's just a blast. So I highly, highly, highly recommend you be here next week.
Yes, and if you can't join us, or even if you can join us, hit us up and get in the Discord, because I remember those were some of the most fun conversations in the Discord.
Dude, people were mad and
motherfuckers were up until 1-2 in the morning
Yeah.
after Selection Monday last last year.
Why aren't the Yankees in there?
Yeah.
You had this team this low? What?
We
What is
hate
wrong
them.
with
That's
you?
why. Yeah, because it was more important that we made the Royals a 5 seed. You know,
again,
or whatever it was.
rightfully so.
Yeah, dude. Like, I can't wait to see how this shit shakes out, because this one's going to be like last year. We did 4 throwbacks in each region,
Right.
to kind of keep it. Everything else was current. Mm-hmm. This adds a lot of curveballs, dude. There's going to be a lot going on here.
Yes.
So and like you think about it, dude, our Final Four is going to be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
We're guaranteed like something that's not a 4 major sport.
And it's I feel like this layout makes it probable that we don't have a repeat.
Yes.
I mean, unless Devs fans show up again.
Right.
Like they showed up big last year.
They did, which was awesome. And I mean, that's the thing too, is if you've got a legion of fans, I mean,
yeah.
Hey.
I mean, to be fair, it is all we have right now.
But I mean,
we got a lot of youth, and it looks like Dawes might be our guy going forward. So if Blackwood can get back on the ice, it looks like he'll be the one pushing Dawes.
You could be a Flyers fan, goddammit.
That's true.
It's so bad.
True.
It's so bad. I just got the alert while I was making note of like the one that I wanted to reference for the alternate bracket next week. I pulled up my notes section. As I opened my phone, I got the alert. Vegas Knights at Flyers game start, and I just I didn't even look at it. I just like took my thumb and got rid of it. Like I don't fucking care.
The Devs are playing the Avs tonight.
Ooh.
And I picked up the cap in fantasy hockey.
Okay.
Because he's been playing well. It's like, like I can edge out somebody off because practically my whole squad is active today. So it's like,
right.
I've got 3 people on the bench.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get rid of somebody who's not produced. Hyman, actually. Zach Hyman.
That's who it was. That's right.
Dumped
him. I saw the alert. I was like, ooh, he's sure. Which makes
so I
sense.
picked up Nico, yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately, an hour later, update, day to day.
Yo, I swear. Every time, man.
And then just before we went on, update, Nico, out. It's like,
what the hell, Captain?
Yeah.
Christ almighty.
Yeah. He's been out a lot this year.
He has, dude. He has. But goddamn, you guys have a lot of young talent, man.
We do. There's a lot. And actually, we got Janssen back recently, too. So,
yep.
Yeah.
Dawson Mercer. For you guys,
Mercer's good.
He's another dude that I had for a while in fantasy. And
Very streaky this season.
Yes. I picked him up in the middle of a hot streak, and then, I rode him a little longer than I should have.
Yeah.
And I dropped Tanner Janot before I should have.
That's a thing that keeps happening, too.
Yes. It's like no one to hold him, no one to fold him. The Zamboners do not know how to do either one.
I picked up Hyman just after his hot streak. He had 4 goals in a row.
Yep.
I had him for a week and a half, 2 assists. That's it. It's not even like he was taking lots of shots or hits or anything. So it's okay, well, what are you doing?
In the moment you drop him, he's going to score 5 and 6.
Of course.
It's crazy, dude. The only good thing the best thing I've done all year is I held on Patrick Laine, who was out for 6 weeks. I was like, this dude's too talented to drop, and he's been white fucking hot for the past 3 weeks. He's got more goals than anybody over, I think, since he returned, he's been back a couple. He had a 9-game goal streak or some crazy shit. And I was like, okay. So I did that. But some point this is going to run out. And at some point this when it's going to run out? When the playoffs start. Thanks, Patrick Laine.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Wait, and this has been your fantasy corner.
Yes, we always talk. I was thinking that next year on Grease Pole, I think I want to make every year like how we had Hot Joe on this past year to talk about the draft. I want to do fantasy hockey recap episodes. It's so self-serving, but I don't care.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah.
It's your pod.
Right? Get more people from the league on.
Yeah.
Just make it, let's all fling poo at each other.
I feel like we got to run a couple people out that aren't playing.
Yes.
I'm mad. I played somebody who isn't playing, and I had to sweat it out.
Yeah, I hate that, dude.
Because
I hate that shit so
Bob
much.
got me a shutout on Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
Same day. His only active goalie got one too. An hour later.
Don't you hate that, man?
It's I've only gotten 3 shutouts all year.
One comes against a bot.
Why is this happening to me?
I swear, man.
And of course, I picked up Jonathan Quick, and he got lit up for 7 on Monday. I was like, okay, well, get the fuck off my team.
Yeah, dude.
I'll just roll with 2. I got Bob and Leonard. I'm good.
You are gone. Yeah, dude. I've got 4 keeps.
Oh.
I'm about to get rid of 1. I held on to Carter Hart because I'm a masochistic Flyers fan. Thatcher Demko for Vancouver has been solid as fuck all year. I had Jordan Bennington from the Blues. Those were the three I
well.
drafted. Yeah, and Bennington went to Cheeks. So I dropped him and picked up Ville Husso, who's been solid for the Blues. And then I picked up Pavel Francouz for the Colorado Avs. And he's been kind of slowly falling off a little bit. But I'm hanging on to him because I like his name. It's fun to say.
Yeah. Bob has been super streaky.
Mm-hmm.
Like he is the absolute key to my team, because a couple weeks ago I lost to Taylor because my keeps didn't show up.
Yep.
Bob got lit up, but wasn't like Florida cooled off. So I wasn't getting the wins.
Yep.
So I was like, well, like where else can I try to beat her?
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I got nothing here.
Yep.
Smoked her in shots on goals, smoked her on hits. That's about it.
She's killing it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
She's fucking killing
Can't
it.
catch her.
I know. And then our guy Joe,
Yes.
worst to first, who reminds us of that every time he calls in the grease pole. We love you, Joe.
Yep.
We love you. It's all from a place of fun. But yeah, that's 4 of the playoff teams right there.
Storm Surge and Mike.
Yep.
Mike is second.
He's
2 seed because he's top of our division.
If V didn't have the issue with her phone, I think she would have been, which would have been fun for content purposes.
Yeah.
But there was about a 2-month stretch where she couldn't update her shit. And I was like, well, if you know your password, like, we can just log in. Like, I can log out of mine daily. You can set it for my shit. And she's like, I don't remember my password. I was like, oh, shit.
Well, there you go.
Shit. So we weren't able to get it resolved until we got all that resolved. So, yep.
Cool. Whoever you people are that aren't real.
Oh, I love bots.
Yes. Bots are cool.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
But I do appreciate you commenting, bots.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, fake human being.
Hey, fake human being, can you subscribe to the channel? That'd be cool.
Right. If you're going to leave a fake shit, why not leave a fake follow?
We got 3 of those. Best followers and viewers.
Anything spelled with a Z where an S should be, I feel like you should never trust.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, come on. Like, what are we doing? We'll get them with this.
Yeah.
Sure you will.
No.
Yeah. No one above the age of 8.
So, one last time, I want to reiterate. Por favor, please, if you're watching or listening to this and you're in the Discord already, start chatting away. We will take any and all submissions. That's a promise.
Yep.
We laid out the regions. Don't get upset if your team doesn't make it, but you can nominate any team.
Anything.
And just remember, we'll go over the regions one last time. Homes, so home uniforms, any of the 4 majors. Throwbacks for any of the 4 majors. Thirds or alternates, that could be any of the 4 majors, or MLS has alternates.
Yeah.
Some of the women's league has alternates.
Do we want to keep the alternates to the 4 majors, though?
Maybe. Because I can think of some alternates that the women's leagues have put up.
That's true.
That should definitely be involved.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. Throw everything at us, people.
Yep. And then outside of the major 4 would be, like these, like the MLS, the USFL, and it's outside of the major 4. Like,
should we pick EPL teams one day? I don't know anything about EPL kits, and this dude at work was talking to me. We were talking MLS, and he was like, he went soccer snob on me. He was like, all you watch is MLS? I was like, yeah, dude.
I've only been watching for a year. Leave me alone.
This is America, too.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know the other stuff. So he was like, well, you gotta, I was like, I don't have a team. I don't have a rooting interest. I was like that. And I told him about the pod. I was like that, what got me into MLS was picking the Timbers. Mm-hmm. Like if I chose an EPL team, maybe I'd kind of start like keeping an eye on because I see the promos all the time on TV.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you have an EPL team, but maybe that's something we could do.
I do. I grew up a Man United fan.
Okay.
My grandmother was a Man United fan, and so she kind of like pushed that on me.
Yeah.
They got a cool name, the Red Devils.
Ooh,
they
Red
had
Devils is cool.
They used to have like the sharp with the red. Like it was I loved their gear.
Okay.
I don't know what they're rocking nowadays, I know I remember seeing like a really weird alternate recently.
Oh,
that I was like,
no.
don't do that.
Is
please."
Clark Man U or Man City?
That's a good question.
I always
He
get
might
confused.
be Man U as well.
I think he is.
I know my friend Bobby is a Man City fan. And I think my friend Mike Powers, who did the show, I think he is a Liverpool supporter. I think. Don't hold me to that because that came on well after we were doing the show.
Yeah.
So.
I at least want to I want to pick an EPL team just so I have a horse in the race.
Maybe after
Gear Madness and shit.
yeah, after Gear Madness,
Yeah.
like in April or something, we'll
when things die down and
saying
shit.
Clark,
Yes.
you can help us do that because the thing about all those leagues is there's like England has like 4 or 5 different leagues that are up there, and there's like different tiers and like it's a whole thing.
Too much.
So
Dude.
it would probably
Yeah.
help to have a guide.
Right. Because I'm not gonna have it. Yeah, and I know there's relegation and all that. Like, I don't want to know. Like, I know there's probably like 77 teams over there. Just give me like the handful that are like in the
That matter that have good gear.
Yeah, give me the ones that are in the big boy league now and aren't
Yeah.
going anywhere, and I will choose from them.
Yes.
I'm not worried about filters yet. Oh my God, the Flyers scored first.
Wow.
That's all right. Give it 5 minutes. By the time we go off the air, it'll be 4-0 Vegas, or 4-1 rather.
Well, as good as time as any. No, not that. This one.
Hey,
As we mentioned, we are a podcast. You can subscribe, rate, or comment. 5-star review on the Spotify would be great.
Yes.
We would definitely love that. If you're watching this on Twitch, consider subscribing. And if you haven't, twitch.tv/Legion of Stupid. We would appreciate that. We're also available on YouTube. Same thing.
Yep.
Subscribe. Gear Freaks. That's simple.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You know what to do. You've watched this show before. Subscribing would help us out a great deal.
Yes.
But dude, next week, Selection Monday.
Yeah. Suckers!